హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ అధ్యక్ష ఎన్నికలకు సంబంధించి వివాదం రాజుకుంటోంది. తన నామినేషన్ తిరస్కరణకు గురవడంతో అజరుద్దీన్ కొన్ని ఆరోపణలు చేశారు. ప్రభుత్వం నుంచి జీతం తీసుకుంటున్న వారి నామినేషన్ ఎలా స్వీకరిస్తారని ప్రశ్నించారు. దీనిపై వివేక్ ప్యానల్ మీడియాతో మాట్లాడుతుంది. లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
రెస్పెక్ట్ అండ్ ఈ కాంట్రడిక్షన్స్ కూడా చేయొద్దు అని నేను కోరుతా ఉన్నాను. మీరు ఎవరినైతే క్రిటిసైజ్ చేశారో మీరు వాళ్ళతోటే కూర్చొని చేశారంటే మీ ఉద్దేశాలు ఏంటో క్లియర్గా మాకు కనిపిస్తూ ఉన్నాయి. అంటే క్యామోఫ్లేజ్ చేసి నేను ఏదో క్రికెటర్ని రావాలా అని మీరు అనుకునే భావం అది ఓన్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ కవర్, ఇట్స్ ఎ క్లోక్. బికాస్ అల్టిమేట్లీ బిహైండ్ ద స్క్రీన్ యు ఆర్ ఆల్సో అసోసియేటింగ్ విత్ ద సేమ్ పీపుల్. ఎవరినైతే మీరు నిన్న కాక మొన్న క్రిటిసైజ్ చేశారో వాళ్ళతో అసోసియేట్ చేసి మీరు ప్రెస్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ చేయడం ఎంతవరకు కరెక్ట్ అనేది నేను ఐఎమ్ లీవింగ్ ఇట్ టు యువర్ విజ్డమ్. I think I have spoken enough. If anybody has any questions.
Can you just clarify because I have come about that Vivek holding a cabinet rank?
Yeah, I will clarify. See, we have taken legal opinion on his appointment, and his is not an appointment made by the government, nor he was sworn in as a cabinet minister by the government. And there are several Supreme Court decisions. One such decision is Muhammad Hadi Raza versus State of Bihar, where they have specified. My colleague Masood Khan is there. He will elaborate further on that issue.
See, I'll start with the brief. Oh, question asked. The only question and objections that being raised is about status of Mr. Vivek being government servant or not. The Justice Lodha committee have categorically stated two capacities. One is a minister and second is a government servant. I have seen the GO projected by the people who are now barred under 9 years or cooling off period, circulating the GO. The GO can be verified. It does not say that he comes within the purview of constitution and within the meaning of a minister or within the meaning of a government servant. Government servant is completely defined in law. Minister is completely defined in constitution. So it does not fit into that bracket.
Anyone?
What we mean is this clarification has been given to the written of detailed law.
Yes, it has been given. It has.
Mr. Vivek himself have taken an opinion basing upon the judgment. Mr. Vivek has given it to the returning officer, also Advocate Commissioner. I will draw all of your friends' attention to one aspect. See, because of the corruption in the cricket administration and percolating to the ground and the players, Supreme Court, starting with one spot fixing of Mr. Srinivasan, was forced by the people who were scorching onto the positions for more than 9 to 30 and 40 years. There are people in administration who have been on positions for 40 years. The Supreme Court appointed a committee called Justice Lodha Committee along with Justice Ravindran and Justice Ashok Bhan. Three of them are the Supreme Court judges. They gave a recommendation and the recommendations were made rule of the court on 18/7/2016 by Supreme Court. In that it is very categorical that a minister or a government servant cannot contest. The other two important embargoes in that judgment is 9 years is maximum. We have people who are now objecting is 9 years is their minimum. They have been in position up to 28 years, 34 years, continuously, cumulatively. And another one is a cooling off period. So cooling off shall apply to everybody. The Apex Council, which now will be put into place, will have a cooling off period after 3 years. The important aspect which I also want to appraise all of you is, Now there is a recommendation by committee. Today that recommendation has been adopted in a judgment of 18th April 2016 by Supreme Court. That and the 141 of article becomes binding on all of us. That is not being implemented. Now you see, as per the old bylaws of HCA, the term ends on last Sunday of May every year. Election has to be conducted on last Sunday every 2 years. The same person, Mr. John Manoj, if you verify, has issued a notice on 14th May last, calling for general body, deleting the agenda number 8 from the earlier bylaws, where election was to be conducted. That was challenged, and that was challenged by one club called St. Mary's Cricket Club. You see, in that the High Court have directed them to give an undertaking. It's a categorical undertaking given to the High Court that they will implement Honorable Justice Lodha Committee's recommendations. And that is dated 6th September 2016 before M.S. Ramchandra Rao, His Lordship Justice M.S. Ramchandra Rao. It is very categorical here that they will adhere to the committee and also the timelines given by the committee's staff.